Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Señor Scuba. So request number 1 is done. George Flores from Pompano Beach, Florida found the coins, and he is the proud owner of two 24 karat gold coins worth, at the moment when I put them down there in January, they were worth about $3,000. Well, since January, today we looked up the price of gold and it's gone up about $1,200 an ounce. So these coins are now worth quite a bit more money. So he is very happy. A little bit later on the video, you'll get a quick interview with him that I did. And first of all, I wanted to tell everybody thank you very much for who participated in this. There were several hundred divers that came down from all around Florida. We had a few people that visited us from the northern portions of the United States, people from California. I know we've had about 2 people that actually traveled, that were here on vacation from Europe, and they traveled down to South Florida, and they contacted me and helped them out with some logistics so they can actually dive the wreck. But I appreciate everybody who participated. Request number 2 is happening in about 2 weeks. My plan is to put down now double the prize that was inside of the housing. The housing contained $5,000 worth of prize. Now the next request number 2 will have $10,000 inside. What that will be, there's actually might be a little bit of a twist to this. I've had some people contact me and want me to actually make this a little bit more interesting and maybe give dive equipment. So I'm thinking about giving away actual rebreather with paid training anywhere in the world. I've spoke to a couple of different training agencies and instructors in different portions of the world that partner up with. So I will pay for training for a person if they do find it there, or I might just put another $10,000 gold coin or coins on the next request number 2. So stay tuned to the channel for that. Request number 3 is going to be amazing. That one is something that's coming up, and they're going to be putting it on a wreck that's not even sunken yet. So that's going to be amazing, and that's going to have a lot of money on it. We're looking at over $25,000 in gold on that. So please stay tuned for that, and just hope you guys liked the interview that's coming up here with George, explaining to you how he did and what he did in the upcoming dives that he did, because it wasn't just one. He's been visiting the wreck for, I believe, 5 or 6 times now, and spent a lot of time going over everything and trying to crack the riddles that I made. The riddles are only going to get harder and harder, and the dives will start getting more difficult in terms of where you're going to be finding them. There might be multiple steps. You might have to find the hint on the boat and then go landside to go find the rest of the prizes. So it's going to get interesting. Well, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I hope you like the interview here with George. Thank you very much again for the people who participated. It was a pleasure. Can you tell us how exactly you found this? Because a lot of people have been looking for it.
Sure. So basically, if you look at the video, I was looking at the video and I stopped on every little second on the video. The video tells me your path. It basically told me the way that you were going and the way you were coming out.
Yeah.
But they didn't give me specifics. Then when I looked your second clue, which was the riddle, then I decoded that riddle. And I cannot use the video with the decode of the riddle to tell me exactly what I needed to be.
So how many dives total did you do on the Lady Luck to even get close to where you found the gold?
Well, yeah, I think I did about 4, I would say about 3 dives to get to the area. Another dive to get really close. There was a big group from Orlando that actually put me even closer without they even knowing. Yeah. And once they put me there, it was the same area that I was looking for, and narrowed it down to like the exact spot until I found it.
Yeah. So I want everybody to really know. So this actually is one of the ideas that I came up with when I was just diving with a friend of mine, and I'm like, I want to find treasure when I go diving. Was this? I mean, you dive for a living. You do hundreds of dives a year. How many dives did you do last year? You said, I think like over 500 dives or something close to that.
Yeah, over 600.
600 dives, and you out of that, you actually diving on your days off. You told me, right? You said you're doing this for How was that?
Yeah, so I'm an instructor trainer with SDI TDI. So basically, I'm teaching for all the 4C stores for myself. Anything from rebreather, tech diving to recreational. So I basically dive every day, morning and afternoon. When I'm off, I go for fun dive as well. So I literally enjoy it. It's a passion that I have. When you put this little game on the table, I was like, man, this is so fun because it literally give me something to do on my days off. So I literally took like it was really fun. It was a great ride. It was just the fact that I would go home and I have to decoy that thing. I would take videos of my dive and I would go home and look at the videos and try to match it with the riddles to pinpoint the exact area.
That's exactly on my last video. I was a little, I wouldn't say upset, but I was a little just disappointed in some of the people that were calling me and trying to find out easier ways to do this. And it wasn't hard. It was just time consuming and taking the time to actually use the clues. So now I'm going to go back. If you go back to the videos that I made, even the clip art thumbnails on my video, the last one actually had exactly where the gold was.
Yep.
If you look at the thumbnails, it showed you the air compressors, the 5 compressor tanks there. It showed you where the coin was, how it was done. I'm going to put a link, actually not even a link, I actually put a short clip of where the actual the gold was hidden, and you can see it was exactly where all the clues were. In the last riddle, I specifically said, it said, remove everything that does not belong. Why? Because I hid it underneath, almost like a mantle. I covered it, and then I hid it. It literally was speaking to you. And there are actually some people that were not even in the United States that reached out to me and that actually that spent some time on the riddle, and that are hungry for me to put it in their country. Which one of them, they have their chance in a couple of weeks. Knew exactly where this was because he spent the time to decode it. So I'm really happy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
I'm more happy.
So
I found it.
Open it.
Oh yeah.
So this is a decoy coin, just to put in there that because of the city of Pompano Beach and a couple of people told me not to put the real gold in there. This is something, just a placeholder. In there, like I said before, is a certificate of authenticity from the gold, if you want to show them.
Yeah. It is right there.
It's right there. So what actually this was in January, and the purchase price of the gold back then was $2,987 in January. Guess what? We just looked at the price of gold, and the price of gold has gone up $1,500 an ounce. Yeah. So this is worth more than $3,000 now. Aside from that, what else do you have in there? Because gold wasn't enough. We're gonna keep bringing this up.
Business card?
Now, of course, so you can, just in case somebody found this and reached me out, there is a
prepaid card for $1,000.
$1,000 prepaid dive card from Aqualife Divers. So I'm going to tag them on here. Great operator. They donated $1,000 dive card, and there is a $500 gift certificate.
Yes, sir.
To Dive Gear Express, so you can go get more dive gear. Like you don't have enough, but you have $500 gift certificate. Today. So these are the real coins. When I found out about this and wanted to bring the real coins to you and hand them yourself, these are actual custom gold coins. If you see on there, and I'll bring them up to the camera, get them real close there. I actually put them on my YouTube channel. These are actually mean something. So when I was in the government and so forth, and I did a lot of stuff, I got a nickname, and they used to call me Panda, and I always wondered why they call me Panda, but they did. So these are actually solid gold Panda coins that were custom minted for the first one. So here are both coins. If you look at them, they're 24 karat solid gold coins.
24 karat.
These were minted in 2025 specifically for myself, and what the gold weight is on them. So congratulations.
Thank you, brother.